There we go, Jerry. Whew.
Ladies and gentlemen, Geri Petito.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Love's the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do,
Just what to do, just what to do.
if what you're feeling is really true,
Is really true, is it really true?
just keep your ideas safe and sound.
Safe and sound, safe and sound.
That's exactly how change is found.
Change is found, change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Love's the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geri Petito Show. Everyone and anyone who knows me knows I am the author of I'm Not an Addict, I'm Just an Ass. I'd rather be a smartass than a dumbass. Because, guys, 34 years ago I was a dumbass, but today, 34 years later, through the grace of God, I can honestly say now I'm a smartass. And yes, the word ass is in the Bible at least 40 times, and it means donkey, and that's what I was. I'm saying all that to say this, guys. A lot of people out there are still struggling, even with health. I'm a nutritional health coach. I'm a recovery coach. All my services to you are free. Please, please reach out. If you think my book can help someone, because I sure do, you can go right to Simon & Schuster's bookstore, Archway Publishing, BAM, Amazon, Barnes & Noble. You can go to my website, www.geripetito.com. My book is now on audio and with my voice, guys. Simon & Schuster wanted to put it to audio with someone else's voice, and I couldn't have that. My producer, part owner of Hamilton Radio, owner of Iron Horse Films, Ruben Rodriguez, is now doing audiobooks. So any authors out there interested, please, please reach out. Before I introduce my guest, I'd like to give a shout out to a couple of my sponsors today. One of them, Paula Ann, Ablaze Entertainment and Freedom Rings Festival, helping survivors of human trafficking to live a life of normalcy. And the Geri Petito Show is also one of their sponsors, www.freedomringsfestival.com. I love you, Paula Ann. And then we've got John Bishop, a.k.a. Johnny B., singer, songwriter, host of the Entertainment Luncheon South, partner in the Joey D. and Johnny B. Rockin' Oldies Band, and now he's also singing solo. But I have to give a shout out to him and his wife, Linny. They put on this luncheon once a month, okay? And they don't keep a penny of the money. It costs $20. It's by invite only, and a great lunch, but incredible entertainment. And they don't keep any of the money. So what they do is unbelievable, and I want to thank them again. Now, last but certainly not least today, Stormin Norman Selden, 732-245-4777, www.storminnormanselden.com, booking dozens of attractions for concerts and performances on venues of all sizes. Guys, he's got from a 5 to 12-piece band. He came live in studio a while ago, and he's coming back again, I think, next week. He is a beast on the keyboards. What he's doing for seniors who are stuck at home, or if you just feel like having lessons, he will come to your home and give you lessons. And a lot of people don't know this, but he helped get Larry Chance from the Earls back in the day started. The song Remember Then? Larry was like family. We all love and miss you, Larry, and I know you're singing in heaven with Elvis, baby. So now I'd like to introduce my guest, Jason Passmore. He's a country rock singer-songwriter. Jason, say hello to everybody.
Hey, how's everybody doing today? I'm really glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, Jason. So why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself? Let's start there.
I'm a singer-songwriter from Western North Carolina. I started playing music when I was singing when I was 5 years old with my dad. And I've always played music, and I took a couple of years. I kind of laid back or whatever, and then in the last 5 years, I've kind of hit it pretty hard, and got a lot of great stuff going on. So, including getting to be on the Geri Petito Show. You know, that's one of the best parts about it. So,
Thank you. So let's go back a little bit in time here. So you're not that old, but back in the day, like, Who were some of your musical influences?
Besides my dad, I love Joe Diffie. I love Little Texas. A phenomenal band. I wish they had stuck together, all of them. Restless Heart, Diamond Rio. I also Vince Gill. Can't leave him out. But a lot of I also loved the hair bands. You know, like Warrant, Poison, Firehouse. All those bands. So I had a lot of influences. Joe Diffie's probably one of my biggest ones, but
Okay.
just an incredible voice.
Do you have that one particular song that just stays with you, resonates as one of your favorite songs of all time?
Yeah, it's actually a really old tune written by Chris Christopherson. And I usually play it about every show or any band that I play with. My dad and I used to sing it when he was alive. He died in 2008 with cancer, but I always remember him singing this song always, and I used to sing harmony with him and stuff. But it's "Help Me Make It Through the Night," written by Chris Christopherson, and I think I can't. Her name was Sammy Smith, maybe or something, is the one that recorded it and put it out.
Okay, beautiful. That's a beautiful song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So, about how many songs have you written?
I put out. Let's see, one. I think I put out five, but I've got two. I've got another single, a new single coming out after this other one here, which my bass player and his friend wrote. But I've also got one that I'm fixing to have produced. I've probably written 10, 12 songs, some that I have not put out yet. So maybe even 14.
Okay.
So I've got other songs. I just hadn't put them out yet, or hadn't. It's not the right time. So
What is probably your favorite song you've written?
uh, that I that I put out probably "Back to You and Me."
Okay.
It means a lot to me, and I don't write any, or I don't put out any, or write anything that really doesn't mean, and that I haven't been through usually, or something like that. But I really the song. I don't know. It just the way I wrote, and I'm not bragging on myself, but the way it kind of come together and the way it was written, I love the meaning of it, which say, which you can hear in the song. But I love the way I kind of structured the words, just everything about the song. That's probably been my favorite so far. So,
Okay. Where did you grow up?
Western North Carolina, a town called Franklin.
And where do you live now?
I've still got a place there, but I stay in South Carolina some. I stay in Tennessee 80% of the time. Uh, so me and my son just got a motor home, and we're staying in it a good bit right now in
Oh,
Tennessee. So
okay.
I'm just all over the place on the
Okay.
road.
Okay, very cool on the road. All right. So now, you know, back in the day when country came out, when I'm talking way back when I was younger, I didn't love it so much. I guess it was a little too country for me growing up, you know? Um,
Yeah.
but I love country music now. And you consider yourself country pop. So there's so many different country titles now. Can you tell me like what the difference is between country, modern country, country pop? Like what are the differences?
Well, to me, like the old country, really, like the Hank stuff, was really. I guess it's in my mind, it's kind of the technology. Back then there wasn't, foot pedals and all that stuff, man. It was a you know, simple plugins and stuff, and it had more of the, well, I guess what you call Western type, just acoustic, plain sound. And then you got into when all the pedals and all the different stuff started coming out. You had like the '90s. You got a lot of the chicken picking in the country. Like Joe Diffie. The way they play guitar. Then Little Texas kind of had more of the rock sound. Not rock, but like maybe a light rock slash country. And then you got Jason Aldean, which I love as well. That's pretty much like a southern rock type country.
I love Southern rock. I know that.
Absolutely, me too. Yeah, Leonard Skinner, all those
Yep.
guys, man.
Yep.
So, but yeah, it just it's not that it's bad, which I guess maybe my favorite um generation was the '90s country. I love '90s country.
Okay.
It just had that, it was still country, kind of looming on the rocks. Not rock. I don't. It's hard to explain, but just the way the players, the singers, the bands, man, they were just. It was just a great generation of music. So to me, but
So, do you ever sing anything that is not country?
oh yeah, I sing a lot of rock stuff. Like I said, I do some Firehouse, some Warrant. I've even done a little Jesse James from Jackal. So
Okay.
I do a lot of different stuff, and I don't, I don't always do it, but I actually rap a little bit too. So,
Can you rap for us? Give us a little something, something.
well, um, I better not. The only rap songs I know is kind of got a little
Yeah,
bit
no,
of.
no, no. We don't want that. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
glad.
yeah, and it's not nothing too bad, but
All
I
right.
really it'll be another time.
All right.
I'll
All right.
actually write something with a little rap in it and do it for you sometime. So,
Okay. Cause all right. Wait. I want to look for something real quick if I can find it quickly. If not, we'll move on. But I wrote us a poem called "White Girls Can Rap" because I'm with different radio stations, right? And
yeah,
one of my black, um, radio person, we're on the same one of the other networks, and he said, "White girls can't rap." So I wrote a giant poem about it. I won't read the whole poem to you. I don't even know if I could find it right now, but it was so funny. And then I made fun of him in it, and it was priceless. It worked out really well. All right. Okay, wait. Here it is. Okay. I'm going to read some of it to you, Jason, all right?
all right,
All right. White girls can rap. I was told not to try it with my stuff. You just a poet. Ain't good enough. I said, wait a minute. Hold up. Yo, yo. Just 'cause I'm white, something you gotta know. White girls can jump and white girls can tap. White girls can freestyle and white girls can rap. I'm here to show you we got it too. Hold on to your seat. I got something to do. My rapper friends, please take a bow. I'm here to show you how I do it now. I love your style. I got your back. This white girl is hot. She probably half black. That's just half of it. But I just wanted to give you a
that's
little
really
taste.
good.
Just wanted to give you a little taste of it.
That's actually really really good. I like that.
So, all right.
That's
So
awesome.
let's give everybody a little treat. We have 3 of your songs. Let's play one, and then you're going to talk about the song, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, producer. Let's play a song.
Worked hard all week for a man dressed in black. It pays the bills, but it's breaking my damn back. I need some comfort, a simple melody, a beat that's strong to take a hold of me. To the left, to the right, she shakes it all right. Not nowhere, nowhere, till that morning sun shines it in the air. I love my baby, she's pretty as can be. I love to hold her and pull her next to me. When we go out she's wearing that black dress. It gives me feelings that words cannot express. To the left, to the right, she's sexy all night, not going nowhere until that morning sun is rising in the air. I gotta have her. No, she shakes it. To the left, to the right, she shakes it all night, not going nowhere till that morning sun is rising in the air.
Okay, tell us about that beautiful song.
Um, excuse me. My bass player Mike actually wrote that. Him and his friend Don, and he introduced me to it. It's been a few months ago, and I was like, man, I absolutely. They had a little demo they had done of it, and I'm like, man, I love that song. And so me and him got to talking, and I told him I'd really like to put it on my stuff. So, and they were absolutely good with that. And so I knew a producer up in Bristol, Tennessee, or Bristol, Virginia, by the name of Matt Smile. If you guys get a chance, if you ever need to record something, he's fantastic. His company's called Oasis in Bristol. So great guy. But anyway, we took it up there and recorded it, and that's going to be the new single. So I'm really excited about getting it out. So
Very cool.
fantastic song. I love the music to it.
Yeah, me too.
So
It doesn't sound country, right?
no, it's more of a the guys that in my band, Mike and Randy. They they've always been more rock players, which
Okay.
like I said, I teeter between. I love the chicken picking older country, but I also love rock. So
Yeah.
it's kind of right up my alley. I'm right in between.
Yeah, I love it. It
So
sounds more rock to me. I love it. Absolutely.
well, and it gives me, lets people see that I'm actually, I'm not just stuck in
Right.
one thing right here, man. At one John Drive, I'm all over the place. So,
No, I agree. I love that song.
and I also think it kind of gives a little, a lot like another version of my voice. So,
Okay. Oh, give a shout out to Angel.
yeah, Angel Silver, my assistant, she's a wonderful help to me. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't know where I was at half the time. So, Angel, love you and thank you for everything that you do.
I love you, Angel, and thanks for the MP3, sweetie. So, so now let me ask you something. All right, so you said that most of your songs, if not all, mean something to you because they're personal. Have you ever just been like driving in a car or whatever, and something pops into your head, and you're like, I got to write about that, and it wasn't really personal?
Yeah, actually, my new single coming out. That one comes out May 5th, by the way. So make sure you guys go and check it out. We're also gonna kind of do a little a release of it. I'm opening for John Morgan in Franklin, North Carolina, on May 3rd, and he just got. I think his song went #1. He's on Jason Aldean's label. He's from Sylvan, North Carolina, which is 20 minutes from where I'm from. It's going to be a really big show, so make sure you guys come check out because I'm actually playing both my new singles. But anyway, didn't mean to get off topic there, but the single that I've got coming out towards the end of July, I wrote it and it just popped in my head, and I kind of wrote it in probably just a couple of hours. And it's more of the fun rock, and it's not necessarily anything personal or anything like that. It's kind of more of it's kind of got that rock, and I wrote it about a guy and a girl. So, but it's kind of more of a fun. I can't wait to see you and all that stuff. So, but that's probably one of the ones I wrote that it really didn't mean any, and not that it don't mean anything, but it wasn't real personal. It was just kind of a fun rocking song, So
Wait, what's it called?
Right Now,
Right Now. Okay.
yeah,
Cool. Does your son sing or play instruments or anything?
yeah, he can pretty much play. He's incredible on piano, and he's actually been working on some bass stuff as well, and he actually does play a little bit of guitar, and he's working on some stuff because we're talking about doing some stuff together as well.
Cool.
So, which is really exciting for me because
Yep.
that's the greatest thing if you can have your son play
That's
with
right.
you. So,
That's right. That's priceless. So do it, Jason.
oh yeah,
Amazing. So did he take any lessons?
no, he pretty much started on piano. My grandma used to get real mad at it. I thought it was funny, she's passed away and gone now, but I hope she's looking down and sees him. But he would go in there on her piano and do stuff, and I'm like, man, that's really good, And she'd get real mad. He don't need to be playing my piano, and blah blah blah, And I was like, oh, come on. But anyway, he kind of had a love for piano, and he used to sit out in the garage and play for hours and hours, and he taught himself stuff like Maple Leaf Rag. He loves Chopin and Bach stuff, but it's note for note, and he does it all by ear.
He is 21 and he loves Chopin.
Oh yeah, Bach, all those guys, Beethoven, man. He's and it's funny because his his music love is like the old Hank, and I'm talking about old stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, it's so weird, but he's a very old soul. But to have that kind of talent, man, he's really incredible. I posted some stuff on my Facebook, of him playing over the years. So.
Wow. Well, give him a pat on the back from me because I'm super impressed just listening to what you're saying about him. That's incredible. All right, 21-year-olds don't even know who they are. Okay, now one last question for you before we play your second song. Who have you gotten to meet in the industry that you always wanted to?
Well, Jesse James, Jackal, which is a pretty southern rock hard group. I mean, he sings. If you don't know him, he sings kind of like AC/DC.
Okay.
Ryan Martin, but he's always been one of my. I love Jesse James, man. He don't just pretend to be a rock star. He's a real rock star, And I got to open for him acoustically, and got to meet and hang out with him, and that was I never in a million years dreamed, that would happen. Me and my buddy used to ride around and listen to them, and and then I'm getting to hang out with him. It's just incredible. But I don't take anything for granted. Everybody I've got to meet has just, I work with Kent Wells, which is Dolly Parton's producer. Dave Fowler is one of my best buds, man. He's played with Lori Morgan, Joe Diffie, just everybody under the sun. Great, incredible guy. Got to open for Easton Corbin, Aaron Tippin, Moonshine Bandits, Tracy Lawrence. Just it's been a really good career.
Okay. Who do you wish you could have met that you never got the opportunity to?
Joe Diffie.
Okay.
Yeah, he always loved his music, and he's actually an excellent writer too, and loved his voice back in the day, and but he passed away in 2020 with COVID.
Okay.
But I never did get to meet him, but that would have been really wonderful. So.
Okay. All right. So now, producer, let's play song number 2, and then we're going to have you talk about it, Jason.
All righty.
sitting here, these phones to our face, killing time that we can replace. I think we need to change things a bit, baby. I got the perfect fix. We need some big old flames in that old fire pit, a couple of marshmallows on the stick. You sitting across from me with those sparkling eyes. We need some more Joe Dippy on the radio. You and me dancing nice and slow, getting back to what we used to be. Oh, baby, let's get back to you and me. I know sometimes people change and their hearts go to separate ways. So before this look is left behind, let's give it a shot while there's still time. I need your lips pressed against mine, a couple of sips of that home moonshine, some big old stars up in that beautiful sky. I need my fingers running through your hair, a couple of laughs without a care, getting back to what we used to be. Oh, baby, let's get back to you and me. On the stick, you sitting across from me with those sparkling eyes. We need some mountain on the radio, you and me dancing nice and slow, getting back to what we used to be, getting back to what we need to be. Oh, baby, let's get back to you and me.
Tell us about that song.
I wrote that with what I was going through at the moment, and you know, you go through stuff like that, relationships, whatever. But especially these days, you got, you know, like it says at the beginning, we're always sitting here with these phones to our face, you know, and you kind of you lose like connection with each other, you know, and I guess in a way it was what the relationship I was going through, but also I got, you know, back when we were younger, you know, you actually used to go out and get around a campfire or a bonfire and actually enjoy each other's company versus sitting on the phone all the time. And, you know, and so I guess just a lot of feelings of what I was going through at the time. And I still love that song so much, man. And, sometimes it's even hard to sing it because it means so much to me. You know, it's got a really deep feeling to me, and I hope that I've actually had this couple come and watch me one time, and the guy was crying when he heard the song, man, and that's the ultimate, um, I guess, kind gesture that somebody really loves and listens to your music. You know, and it touches somebody. So, but I don't know, man. I'm really proud of that song.
It's
Um,
beautiful.
and you know, and like the second verse, or the second chorus, need my fingers running through your hair, a couple of laughs without a care, you know, like actually enjoying each other's company and laughing and, you know, not letting everything get in the way and stress you out. Just enjoy your time together. And like I said, I hope that's touched a lot of people, and I hope it's brought people closer together if that's possible. So,
I'm sure it has. I'm sure it has. Beautiful song, Jason.
Yeah, thank you
Um,
very much.
Before we play the third song, why don't you give everyone your social media and tell them what's coming up?
My personal Facebook is Jason S. Passmore. My band page is just Jason Passmore. TikTok, I can't remember what my TikTok is. I'm sorry. I think it's J Passmore 11 or something like that. I, I apologize. I've been so busy. I'm not on it all the time. So, and Instagram is Jason Passmore Music. Um, like I said earlier, we've got uh, opening for John Morgan May 3rd, which is a really, really big deal. I've got the two new singles. We're going to be playing those in September. I'm nominated for 10 nominations at the Red Carpet Awards, which will be held in Germany this year. And I'm also co-hosting the show as well. I think it's September 21st through 23rd or something like that. So you guys make sure to stay in touch. That's going to be a really great time, great deal. And like I said, I just got through writing another song, and I'm going to have it produced here very soon. So I'll have another single coming out after the second one pretty shortly, and I'm really, really excited about it too. It's going to be a great song. And I've just a ton of shows coming up. So if you can catch me out at one of the venues, I'd love to see you got anybody who wants to come there. So love to come out and talk to you and get to hang out with you.
So in Germany,
Yeah,
so you're going to be there, obviously, correct?
yes, ma'am.
So I went to Germany years ago in the 90s with my dad. It was probably one of the. I've been all over the world, Jason, and I got to tell you something about Germany. Germany was one of the most beautiful countries I've ever seen. And all their homes are painted in different colors: purple, yellow, green, blue. They have flower boxes outside of all the windows because during the war, all their gardens were taken away from them. So,
Okay.
and that is why so when you go, let me know if you see all that, if it's still the same way. This is how it was in the 90s. It was amazing, and the people were beautiful.
Well, that's good to hear. That makes me even more excited to be able to
Yeah.
go, and it's a real blessing. I'm really excited about it. And don't worry, I'll take a million pictures.
Yeah, let me know if the houses are still different colors and the flower beds, okay?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay, so producer, let's play the third song and then we'll have Jason talk about it.
I'm best when you hold me nice and tight and kiss these lips underneath the moonlight. So come here to me. I'm gonna pull you in close, and we're gonna let this love go where it needs to go. Too often we struggle, we fuss and we fight, and miss out on things that could be so right. So tonight let it go and toss it aside, and let's get back to you and me and loving all night. when I hold you nice and tight, and I kiss your sweet lips underneath this room light. So come here to me. I'm gonna pull you in close, and we're gonna let this love go where it needs to go. Too often we struggle, we fuss and we fight, and miss out on things that could be so right. So tonight, let it go and toss it aside, and let's get back to you and me, and loving all night. So tonight, let it go and toss it aside, and let's get back to you and me, baby, and loving all night. Let's get back to you and me, baby, and loving all night.
Beautiful. Tell us about this song.
Thank you very much. I actually wrote that a few years ago, and again, it was one of those things. You're kind of longing to get back to what you used to be, and instead of fighting and like I said, fussing and everything, man, just got one time here, so get back to loving all night, man, and enjoying each other. And I guess I write sometimes a little sappy songs, but but no, I wrote that again like something I was going through, and just wanted to get back to loving all night instead of fighting and stuff. So
Beautiful.
and I wanted to mention too that I've got a couple of songs that I'm teetering with as well. So there's going to be a lot of writing coming out in the next few months. So I'm really excited about that as well. I meant to mention that earlier. So I hope everybody's looking forward to hearing some new music, because there's going to be a good bit of it coming. So
I'm going to laugh now because your accent, my producer's even laughing. So when you said the word writing, I thought you were saying rotten.
yeah,
So there's a
some
lot of
writing.
writing coming out. All right, I love that.
Hey, some writing, y'all from Rednecker. You know what I mean?
I didn't know where you were going, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute, I heard that wrong. Okay, very cool.
Right. Let me writing.
There you go. Listen, I'm in New York. I'll say writing, but it was the accent too combined, and I was like, all right. So I thought, all right. So now, before I give the mic back to you, think about if there was anything you forgot to say, you want to say. I'm going to let you have the mic again, but right now, I'm going to read a poem out of my book, the one I was supposed to read. Here we go. It's called Utilizing Gifts and Talents. We are born with talents, we are born with drive, with different gifts to help us thrive. I knew early on I was born to draw and paint, to also write poetry, and to talk without restraint. Our gifts and talents should all be used, God's gift to us, not be abused. We can go far in life for sure, using our gifts to go on tour. All our talents should be used to create ourselves and more, but then our job's to share them, to even up the score. You see, in life, what's needed is not just for ourselves. Once our gifts are mastered, take them off the shelves. A living we can make by spreading them around, not just for the money, but to spread a peaceful sound. Don't take for granted the gifts you're given. Go out and spread the joy. Our gifts are not to be held back for us to self-destroy. Put your efforts forth. Do not hesitate. All your talents, my friend, are never second rate. Never hold them back or you will surely die. Maybe not in body, but your soul will cry. Our gifts were made to share, our talents made to soar. Go through life enlightened and then you can roar. Be proud of who you are. Be happy you're alive. Once again, my friend, your gifts will help you thrive. By putting efforts forth, not keeping them at bay, your name, Jason Passmore, will live forever, baby, forever and a day. So go through life excited for what you sure can give. To yourself and others is our reason to live. Our grave will be quite lonely, but our legacy lives on. So make sure people smile with the breaking dawn. And that's what your music is doing. You're making people smile, Jason.
Well, thank you so much. Did you write that?
I wrote that.
That can you? If you'll send me a copy of that, that's absolutely beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
Okay. You're welcome. You
Yeah.
got to remind me via text. Email me a copy, Jer, and I will. Okay?
Yeah, that was beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Is it my?
Now,
Did you want me to?
the mic is yours. So anything you want to
Okay.
say, let's have it.
Thank you again so much for having me. Again, got the John Morgan show May 3rd. Be in Germany in September. Got a bunch of new music fixing to come out. I'm really excited about that. Also, I've been teetering on. I might be starting a little side project, maybe a 3-piece thing even. So I'll let everybody know in the future about that. But I'm kind of excited about that too. I'm thinking about doing a little side project, which would have my son involved as well, and I'm really excited about that too. So we've got a lot of great stuff coming up. So if you can, make sure to go to either Jason S. Passmore, Jason Passmore on Facebook. Yeah, you'll find me on there. Oh, the website is jasonpassmoremusic.com, which should have everything else on it. All the other social media, the shows, everything. We do have merch coming out, new merch coming out. Also, I am putting out a CD that has 9 of my previous release songs all together. So it's kind of like my whole package right there in the past. That I'm really excited about that too. I've already sold a few. If you're interested, go to jasonpassmoremusic.com or jasonpassmoremusic@gmail.com. Email, and my assistant will pick it up, and if you want one, send it out to you. But got a lot of great stuff going on, and I really appreciate you having me today. So.
Well, thank you for being back here on the Geri Petito Show. We're honored. And Jason, you're doing great. And I'm so excited about what you're going to be doing with your son. That means a lot to me as a grandmother, especially, So that's beautiful.
Cool.
That's beautiful. So thank you again. So, producer, take us out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Geri Petito.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Love's the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do.
Just what to do, just what to do.
If what you're feeling is really true.
Is it really true? Is it really true?
Just keep your ideas safe and sound.
Safe and sound, safe and sound.
That's exactly how change is found.
Change is found, change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Love's the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.